Okay, so here we are in part 2 of the tutorial of putting on a nice nasty scar. So I've already created this latex with toilet paper in a previous tutorial, and now I'm just going to show you how to apply it and make it look really ugly. Okay, so what you're going to need first is your scar and then some sort of brush, and you are going to need some spirit gum. Okay, so you take the adhesive and then you can just work it around really fast. And then what you'll do is you'll take this and you'll put it on the person and you'll just get it tacky. So it's best just ahead of time to get this just a real thin layer, because then you will need some spirit gum remover, and neither one are very expensive. Spirit gum here, $4, and then the remover, same price, $4. Okay, so once that you have your scar wound all sticky, then you can decide where you're going to put it on your person. Alright, so what I have done here to the scar is I've just made a little slash in it ahead of time, so then, it's easier to peel it and cut into it when it's not on a person. So then I'll be dumping like blood in there. So there you go. You just tack it on and make it stick. And sometimes you have to let the skin get tacky in the air and then apply it. And then you can put latex over it the day of. I'm not going to do that this time, but you could re-latex around it, but it is a little painful to get off. So what I do is first I'll do some dark inside of the wound, because then that will add depth. When you put the blood in, you can use black if that's all you have, and I have this maroon color, really deep maroon. Then I'm just going to kind of, go around some spots here. And I'm not a makeup artist. This is just something that I do for fun. So this is just quick and simple, and if I don't know terms and I'm not doing things properly, apologize. So I'll just go around like that, and then I'll kind of just stipple around the area. And then I will kind of put some base over it, and this is Blithe Spirit. And this is kind of just like flesh tone, and but you're going to be a zombie, so I just get messy and just kind of go for it and build on it and then pour a bunch of blood on it. And that can't be bad. Okay. So I am going to continue to do the rest of the face in zombie makeup, and then we'll work back on this scar over here and making it blend in more and then look a little more gruesome. What we're going to do is just go over his whole face with this base. So we'll just speed all of this up until the parts that are important. So this is the base, and after you have your base, then you can really just start making the eyes all darken. Okay, so you will start with a darker color and then just kind of experiment a little bit with, putting it around the eye. And then you can kind of just use your finger, dab it in, and go around the eye a little bit. And then you are going to be a zombie, so it can be just random. And using your finger, you can kind of see, gives it that look like it's really bruised. And then that will give it a little more depth too. So that's looking good. And then I'm gonna take my stipple brush and just my darker color and then just highlight around there. And it looks really good, like kind of broken blood vessels. Sorry, you should warn the person first before you poke a stipple brush on their eyelid. And once again, we'll just kind of speed some of this up. You look over my way. Okay, so now you can take some yellow and you can start to accent the different areas, the bruised areas, and then make them look a little older, I suppose, or more damaged. And then I'm just going to lightly stipple all over to give that added look of zombiness. And then I like to do everything, the ears and the back of the neck, your hands, or wear gloves, a beard, and then you can put baby powder in here if you don't want to get it all messed up with stuff. So now I'm kind of putting some lighter colors, like some green and yellow. Here we open. Put it underneath your eye. Look up. Okay, and then what you would do after, you have all this is you would just set it with powder. Okay, and now you would just put on your blood. And so you just have them dripping out of their mouth. And that's good to have it drip like that. And when you're inside, make sure that you try to cover up. And now, I'm going to start filling in around the neck over here. And I'll have them turn in 1 second, but you just kind of messy drop it on there. And then the same thing with like on your face. Just let it drip. Okay, so now you just want to fill this all in with blood. And I just let it drip really all over. And then the end of my Q-tip, I like to kind of let that get all nasty, and then I'll just put that in there too. And then just make it really bloody. And I made a pouch here, so I would just drip some blood in there. And then once it flaps open, I'll put this Q-tip, the end of it in there. And then that kind of looks like flesh. All right, so there you have it. You can just try to whip this together really fast, and of course you can change all the colors, and if you have some black lipstick or eyeliner, that's always good to go over that, and then you can take some of the purple hues out and then make it a little bit darker. All right, well, thanks a lot. Happy hunting.